Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that previous play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Good enough for first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here.
That's the end of the first quarter. Notre Dame 13, Miami.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 15, set to kick it off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Starting the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll give it to the back. Breaking tackles. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently. is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team the game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Position second and long from their own 12. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. It's a draw play.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. he gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game that he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Going with the old counter run here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
And the Miami offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Throwing for his running back. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the interception taken to the house. A big six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back to a pick six in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the freshman making an impact play there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
The key with these crossing routes is making sure the quarterback has enough time to put the ball accurate on the receiver. Here, he puts it right on his numbers, allowing him to be able to pick up a lot of yards after the catch.
Quarterback drops back. And that pass falls incomplete. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Ready, go! Cut.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Arrow. Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's...
It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Gives it to the back. Running with purpose.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
42 Spider.
First and goal, handoff Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Receiver in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 41, Miami 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Jackrabbit.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Sack sets up second down.
Unlock. Come on, set.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's a quick grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Easy.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Irish. And this one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Work out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He lets it go on the move. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fights through the tackler. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? Hey, that's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Tuna.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On the
Well, a
set.
field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Get set. Get set.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.